Hey Hofstra fans, welcome to the WB Mason Coaches Report with Mo Cassara. I'm Anthony Barra, joined by Mo Cassara, head coach of the Hofstra men's basketball team. Coach, thanks for the time. How are you?
Anthony, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good, and I got to imagine you're doing pretty well. You're finally off the losing schneid. You brought Binghamton to the MAC on Saturday afternoon, and you were able to get a win over another quality team in your non-conference slate.
Well, you know, the ball finally went in the hoop for us a little bit. I think we gained a little bit of confidence back, and I think we did some things pretty well defensively. And certainly when you're not playing well, to get a victory, no matter who it's against, certainly feels good, and I think it will help us moving forward here.
Mike Moore, 32 points, made 7 3-pointers. Was this the type of game you were waiting for to help the team break out of the slump?
Yeah, when Mike shoots the ball well, and really scores the ball the way he did, we were really effective. But I was real happy with our defensive intensity. I thought we did some good things, created some turnovers. We've still got a lot of things to work on, but Mike certainly, gave us a great shot in the arm on Saturday.
Stevie Mejia made his return after being injured. I believe he missed about 4 games. He only played about 15 minutes in the game. What did you see from him in that time?
Well, we were reluctant to play him a little bit, but obviously we threw him in there after we warmed up, and we wanted to try to just give us a little bit of a spark. And he gave us all he had. But as you can see, he's still still hampered by that hamstring injury. So he still remains day to day. He may play Thursday, he may not. We're still trying to really try to get him back to 100%, and that may just mean some more time off. But we're hoping to get him back as soon as possible and kind of get knock the dust off him a little bit and let him get out there and help us win some games.
Now, before the game, Mike Moore said that they held a players-only, closed-door meeting just to try and talk about all the issues that they were having. What does that say about the leadership you have on your squad?
Well, I think it's a good thing. I think internally they have to do things certainly to push themselves past some of the things or the frustrations that haven't gone that well. But it's early in the season. It's a good time to do those things. It's a good time to try to iron some of those things out. And I'm proud of our guys for continuing to work hard.
And your bench outscored Binghamton's 36-21 in the game. How big is that the role players stepped up in that?
It was great. We started a little bit of a different lineup for the first time, and Musa came off the bench, and Steven came off the bench, and Shemaiah came off the bench and really gave us some good minutes. So I'm proud of those guys' determination and hard work, and certainly they're starting to give us a little bit more of a lift.
And you look a little bit at the team's mentality now. It seemed like just in practice the players were getting a little bit frustrated because there was a losing streak going on, but now you have a win, you get to have that positive mentality in practice. How big is that for the team?
Yeah, a win's big. I mean, it doesn't matter, like I said earlier, it doesn't matter who it's against or when it is, but a win is big, especially when the ball hadn't been going in the basket quite like we hoped it would the last few weeks. But we had a couple great weeks of practice. I think we've continued to get a little better every day, and as I tell our guys all the time, if we continue to do that, winning will take care of itself.
And what's going to be the focus in practice this week heading up to the Colgate game?
A lot more on us still. We're gonna go right back to work today and do a lot of things that we did last week to start to gain that type of toughness and mentality and continue to focus on us. And we'll turn our attention to Colgate a little bit later on in the week.
What have you seen from Colgate in your scouting?
They played tonight. They played Dartmouth tonight. New coach, new staff there. They played Binghamton, so I did get a chance to watch them a little bit last week. But a good team, a team that's getting better and better, and has had some good wins in the non-conference as well. So we'll have our work cut out for us. It's certainly always a challenging time to play any games right before the holidays. With our students gone and campus kind of emptied out and exams over and kids kind of ready to go home. So it's always a challenge for really teams across the country this week during the season. But we're going to continue to work hard and try to get better this week.
So what do you have to say to the students that are still around the campus to try and get them to come out and support your team?
Our students are the best, and we had a handful of people still around the other day in the Lions Den, and I appreciate that. Our student support is great, and I know it's a challenging time of year, but any of them that are here, we'd love to have them out there on Thursday night.
All right, Coach. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Anthony. All right.
Thank you, Hofstra fans, for joining us inside the WB Mason Coaches Report with Mo Cassara.